Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk episode. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Kanye West calling Cardi B an Illuminati industry plant. But before we begin, I just wanted to let my Patreons know I just dropped a Patreon exclusive exposing the Missouri Cannibal Cult. Unfortunately, due to what I get into in that video, it would not be available on YouTube. So if you're a Patreon member, make sure you go check the video out after this one. The link would be in the description of this video. Also, a quick reminder to subscribe to my second channel, Truth Network. A new video will be dropping over there in the next few days, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. You can also find the channel tagged in the description of this video. Thank you all. Now let's get right into it. In the past few years, for some interesting reason, many industry people have come out and exposed the sinister truth about the industry they're a part of. What was once talked about only by those seeking the truth from the outside is now being echoed within Hollywood itself. Artists, actors, influencers, and athletes have all been coming out to expose the evils hidden within the music industry. Just a couple days back, I did a video on Lil Pump exposing his record label for using him to push the satanic agenda. Pump openly admitted that his labels approached him many times to promote Satanism, and he claimed he denied it. If this were true, this could have possibly played a role in his career dying out relatively quickly. Even after it appeared his spot in the industry was secured for working with Kanye on the hit song I Love It, he still managed to fall off. His music career at this point is basically over nowadays, but I wonder if he would have been more satanic like they wanted him to, would he still be a star today? One of the artists who have been the most outspoken when it comes to exposing the industry is Kanye West. Kanye spent the later end of 2022 in a battle against the elite in the industry. He was exposing people left and right and repeatedly stated that he wasn't afraid of being eliminated for what he was saying. Kanye has started a war calling out executives he was having problems with. He blamed his troubles on the Jewish executives he claimed ran the music industry. He also came out and stated that his mother was a sacrifice for his fame and success. He even exposed Jay-Z and LeBron James, claiming they were controlled by the Hollywood elite. In this interview, Kanye claimed something very interesting. He said that unlike Jay-Z and others, he didn't have any hidden bodies he was responsible for, so he wouldn't be blackmailed by the elite into falling in line.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Not you, man.
But they can't control me.
Not
You see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name. It's up. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? The pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail.
Thinking about this statement he made reminds me of Diddy's situation going on today. Diddy is having legal troubles with those who own Ciroc, who are men in the 0.5% of the world. And all of a sudden, the one man who can bring Diddy down, Keefe D, has the spotlight put right on him. Keefe D has been saying that Diddy allegedly put $1 million bounty on Pac's head and got rid of him. So Keefe D being arrested may lead to something happening to Diddy. I believe this is an example of what Kanye was referring to. What's ironic is that Kanye was actually calling out Diddy at one point, claiming that Diddy was a lapdog for the elite. Some of you guys should remember that he posted his private text conversations with Diddy on social media, where he told Diddy he wasn't afraid of him, calling him all types of names and disrespecting him. Even though Kanye wasn't rebelling against the industry because he wanted to bring them down, he just wanted to get his way with the higher-ups at Adidas, Kanye still revealed plenty of valuable information. Yes, most of what he said, us in the truth community already know. But Kanye, stating this out of his own mouth, being a part of the industry with a massive audience, provides more legitimacy. For those who won't believe it from the mouths of truth seekers, they have no choice but to accept that we have been exposing the truth the entire time, when Kanye admits to it. Kanye's beef with the industry was due to the fact that he wanted more power. Those above him did not like that idea, so Kanye forced them to give him that power. Everything that Kanye was saying angered the elite, so they took everything they gave to him away. When this didn't work, they gave up and gave Kanye what he wanted. After Kanye did all of this exposing during the end of 2022, by 2023, Kanye no longer had the same energy. He had apologized for what he said in a strange Kanye way. He fixed most of his broken relationships, and more importantly, he worked out a deal with Adidas that put hundreds of millions of dollars in his pocket. Kanye successfully finessed the elite and his fans at the same time. He turned his fans against the elite in order to leverage it and got what he wanted from them by force. He also protected himself by drawing all that attention to himself. By going on every platform exposing the elite, he protected himself from being taken out. Kanye is too high profile, and he knows the elite couldn't take him out without raising red flags. Something that Kanye admitted himself all the way back in 2018 in a documentary he filmed but that was never released. This unreleased documentary has recently been leaked, showing Kanye exposing the industry and even more. One of the things he reveals during a rant he had while in a photo shoot was that the elite can't touch him because he is too high profile.
They shoot the video, don't even tell me. These motherfuckers don't appreciate me. All these motherfuckers trying to use me. I'm the greatest motherfucking artist living, and I can do everything. I'm not being expanded, and my vision is not being expanded to what it is. I'm performing at other people's festivals. I've been wanting a festival. People not touring my, people saying I'm locked in a publishing. I've been recouped. Y'all boys better not with me, bro. These boys better not about to play that black skinhead on Twitter live quick. And I know my life is on the line, I'm talking. But I know ain't nobody gonna touch me, I'm too high profile. I'm not Triple X. So y'all can't take me out. But I bet you get off my publishing. I bet you I get my festival. And I bet you I get off of Universal. And I bet you y'all talk to Adidas again.
As you heard for yourself, Kanye openly admits why he goes toe-to-toe with the elite, because he's too big and famous to be eliminated. Kanye has too much control over his million upon millions of fans. It would really be hard for the elite to make another Kanye, so it benefits them more to just keep him happy so they can control him, just like what's happening now. They gave Kanye his Adidas deal back and his other deals, and now he's happy and living his life, even married a whole new woman that came out of nowhere. He is no longer exposing the industry, and he is now acting stranger than ever, getting ready to drop a whole new album. He's been traveling all over the world while wearing this strange outfit that's always covering one of his eyes. The fact that he went viral for having his wife Bianca do extracurricular activities on him in the middle of a pawned boat in Italy shows exactly what Kanye is truly up to nowadays. Something else that Kanye revealed during his leaked documentary was something interesting about Cardi B. According to Kanye West, Cardi B is an Illuminati industry plant put in place to promote an agenda. He also stated that Corey Gamble, who's Kris Jenner's boyfriend, is a CIA Illuminati agent as well.
It's Corey CIA. Like, he didn't even have to say it. I know it. You fucking CIA. What are you talking about? Like, what? Oh, this is my godmother. This is He's Illuminati. That's why Cardi B was over there. Cardi B is a plant by the Illuminati. She don't write her raps. She's just there to like sound as ignorant as possible, and then make songs like him and they get some money. You know, she was literally replaced, you know, Nicki Minaj purposely. That they put her there, and now she doesn't know what to do, and she has no idea what's going on. She thinks it's just a blessing from the verse. There ain't no blessing from the universe. That's not some paranoid.
As you heard for yourself, Kanye claims that not only Corey Gamble is a CIA agent, but that Cardi B was an industry plan put in place by the Illuminati. He claimed that she doesn't write her raps and that she's only there to rap about ignorant things and promote sleeping around. Kanye also stated that Cardi B was created just to replace Nicki Minaj. He claimed that Cardi B thinks it was a blessing from the universe, but in reality, she is just a plant. Again, just like when Kanye admitted his mother was a sacrifice, he exposed something we already knew, that Cardi B was an industry plant. But the fact that Kanye is saying it gives it more validity. Cardi actually reacted to this, but not by denying anything. Instead, she just posted a video of Kanye praising her during a 2022 interview. Cardi could not deny the truth because she knows she has a full-on team of writers who are commissioned by the record label to write her raps. The record labels tell the writers what kind of songs to write, and then they go make the songs and present it to Cardi at the studio. Cardi is 1000% an industry plant, and she's always been. She is just a woman being used to continue the agenda once pushed by Lil' Kim and then Nicki Minaj. Cardi B was chosen by those in the industry and put in place in position to win. Just like many other puppets, we can see proof of Cardi taking the oath. On her debut album, she was already showing her Masonic alliance, as she wore a checkerboard jacket, pointing directly to the Masonic checkerboard floor. She can also be seen doing the one-eye symbolism, covering one of her eyes, or even dressed like the fallen angel Lucifer. One of her biggest music videos for her song WAP was full of Masonic imagery and had a terrible message to young women. Her and Megan were repeatedly shown surrounded by the serpent. It is obvious Cardi was used as the continuation of Nicki Minaj, so Kanye West was definitely right. As Nicki was getting older, they needed the new younger girl who could continue to push her agenda to the new era of young women. Cardi B was definitely put in place to take Nicki Minaj's spot. Cardi's song WAP alone shows how with each one of these stars that these artists take things even further for the next generation. Lil' Kim, the start of this all, was the beginning of this agenda in hip-hop. She was edgy and said vulgar things, but compared to Nicki Minaj, she was a walk in the park. Nicki took vulgar to new heights, but then Cardi B came along, a literal former stripper, and took what Nicki Minaj was doing to a whole nother level. Women like Cardi B opened the door for women like Sukihana and Sexy Red, who sing songs about eating men's backsides and the color of their private areas. Kim, Nicki, and Cardi walk, so people like Sexy Red and Sukihana can run. Just like the executives use male hip-hop artists to incarcerate a large percentage of men in urban communities, they're using female artists to shape women like the Scarlet Woman Crowley praised so much. All of these attributes shown by these big hip-hop female stars align with what Crowley described the Scarlet Woman to be. This is not a coincidence. This is why we see women like Doja Cat calling themselves the Scarlet Woman. Those that run the music industry are praising Aleister Crowley and his teachings. They have shaped the music industry with it. Even though Kanye West is right, the biggest problem I have with all of this is that people will see Kanye's quote-unquote exposing the industry and think he's on our side. Kanye is only on the side of Kanye. He uses his fans just like he uses Lucifer and even tries to use God. Kanye is one of the biggest occultists in the music industry. This is why he's so special. He was chosen. Kanye knows his value to the industry and he takes advantage of it by going toe-to-toe with the elite. He knows how to get the people on his side. But we cannot forget that since the beginning of his career, Kanye has shown Masonic imagery. He came into the game through Jay-Z, the biggest Masonic puppet in the industry. He did the same Masonic gestures as many other Masonic puppets for his entire career. He showed himself as a worshiper of Baphomet by wearing clothing with Baphomet on it. In his power video, he shows himself in between the Masonic pillars of knowledge while he's surrounded by a fallen angel covered in gold, literally showing a woman with horns and wings depicting Lucifer. Kanye called himself a god, then he made an album called Yeezus, which is a play on Jesus. The Bible warns us of people like Kanye, wolves in sheep's clothing who take advantage of God's people and lead them astray. While we might see Kanye and hear what he is saying, we must not fall for his manipulation. He is still working for the very people we're trying to expose. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.